Hello, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of The Road to Glory. This is episode number 74, I believe, and we are going to start things off with both my weekly and monthly rewards. Now, obviously I haven't been playing like full weekend leagues or even for that long. I think I'd only played a couple of weeks there, so I had like 22 wins or something for the month of Feb. So we get bronze 1, which means we're going to get 3 silver players. I'm going to get the kit that I get every single time, which I wish I could sell, but you're going to have to go ahead and discard that one. And then of course we got silver 2 for the week 11 wins. Auto qualifies us for the next weekend, and of course we get 15k and 2 half decent packs, which are just going to help top the club up. Starting off today with 26,000 coins. That number should hopefully go up over the next like 1 or 2 episodes by, I don't know, 40 to 50,000 coins just from like selling the odd little bits on and stuff. We get upgraded Rabiot. I actually opened these on the Thursday night when they came out, so some upgrades had happened, some hadn't, I guess, because we got a batch on Saturday, didn't we? So obviously you guys will notice the face cam is back. I'm not using full commentary voice just yet. We're trying to keep it low as to not like disturb the throat area so that I end up coughing. But my 2 packs weren't exactly great. It's nothing to write home about, but hey, it's not what I'm really doing it for. If I was to pack someone mental, yeah, that's a great added bonus, but to do this is just to, 1, help me stay a little bit competitive in the game. So it's not something I've done a lot of, FUT Champions, because I don't have the time or the inclination a lot of the time. And these were the 3 silver reds that we got. We nearly got a full page of them now, so maybe we'll do a squad builder with them at some point. Also going to get Maradona, of course, just from stuff in the club, and 1 or 2 things that I purchased. But yeah, so playing the weekend league for me has actually been a lot of fun, which is, it's not normally the word that people use to describe the weekend league. And I think it's because, and someone tweeted me this the other day, there's been a lot of negativity in the community right now, right? Everyone's burnt out, everyone's saying the game's dead, and like, I understand, but I don't necessarily feel the same way, and I think it's because I haven't fully burnt myself out. I play a lot of FIFA. I have to make videos for myself, I have to make Road to Glory episodes, I have to make reviews for the FUTWIZ channel as well. So I'm often on FIFA, you know. I play more than the average person. Across my 2 accounts, I've got, you know, well into the 1,500 games or so, which is quite a lot for 6 months into one game cycle. But I haven't played a huge amount of the competitive side of things. So that side of things to me is new, and it actually kind of feels fresh. And by the way, that did not count. That didn't count as a goal. He rage quit straight away. I was 1-0 up. This is my first game of champs. And take a look at this. He shoots with Larson in off the post. That's a goal. It comes in and out of the what? That is a straight up goal. And it didn't count and he quit. I'd have got the win. And I'm like, okay then, how on earth was that not an equaliser? I don't understand. Maybe it's server based and it didn't look like that for him, although I suspect it did because he rage quit straight away. But one odd occurrence to start the weekend league off with. And obviously, yeah, in the background here, whilst I'm giving my spiel and having a chat to you about FUT Champs, you're going to be seeing the first like 7 games or something from my little run this weekend, so you can see how we've been getting on. And of course you'll notice that Kane is doing everything because he's a god. But yeah, like, I haven't played a huge amount of competitive, so it to me feels a little bit fresh. You know, we've finally got something going on our Road to Glory where we've got a real nice team, and I can keep changing it up every couple of weeks or so to keep it fresh, bring new blood in. But for now, it seems as though the one constant, the one thing that is going to stay is Team of the Year Kane. And that is because you will notice him doing completely and utterly everything for me in this weekend league. I would say he has bailed me out of like 80% of my games. The guy is an absolute hero, and oh my god, he just scores bloody everything on this game, and I love him. Ridiculous player. So much fun to use. I mean, who gets down at an angle like that and heads that ball in? It's nuts. So with that, I know that I've got the majority of my coins sort of like tangled up and used. So I can't go ahead out and go and buy a Cristiano Ronaldo or something like that. But what I can do is sell all the other stuff every now and again and bring in some new blood. You know, we've got the likes of Boateng, Alaba, second in form Milinkovic, Savic, Nainggolan. There's some players there that are worth a bit, and I reckon I could muster up a couple hundred, 300,000 maybe even more than that, and then build a team around Kane with some new players that come out on the game. So that's one thing that I'm going to aim to do, and my aim each week at this point is to get to 11 wins, because that auto qualifies me for the next week. I don't have to go through the rigmarole of the daily knockout tournament. And from someone that's now played 3 weekend leagues in a row, granted, only to 11 wins, I have to say it is easier than the daily knockout tournament a lot of the time. That's crazy to think, but when you get to the daily knockout tournament final, it gets tough, you know, a lot of the time, because there's a kit up for grabs or something, someone wants to make some money. It is super sweat fest, and those finals have been more difficult than actually playing in the weekend league, I would say, and I think a lot of people would agree as well. Yeah, the first 3 rounds can be a laugh, and you're very unlucky to go out if you're at a relative skill level, but I'm happy that we're auto qualifying, because it's given us some extra coin boosts every week. It means I don't have to play squad battles because, yeah, not going to lie, that area of the game is a little bit dead to me. I don't really want to sit there and grind out against the computer on Legendary every day like that. I agree. That part of the game for me is a little bit sort of no thank you at this point. Just to get the odd sort of 20 to 40,000 coins extra a week, playing 4 games of that every day is just not really what I'm fancying. So I'm liking the fact that we've made the switch from earning our coins from squad battles to earning a few extras over here in the weekend league, and it's going great so far. 3 wins out of 3 in the first 3, so we are unbeaten at this point in time. Then we come up against a 5 at the back, and he's got some good players, so I was like getting a little bit nervous, but I'm liking it. I'm liking the competitive edge, and I think there's a story to be told here, you know. So far, I've been playing up to 11 wins, and, you know, I'd love to take that a bit further sometimes. You know, I'm also really interested. I've been watching a lot of my mates stream. Like, you guys know Ches, you know Chesnoid Gaming. He's a career mode YouTuber, but sometimes streams the odd bit of FUT Champs. And for me, I feel like that might be the extra little bit of motivation to carry on at the weekend. If I had the time, if I made the time, to then carry on past 11 wins and have you guys there in the chat with me, that might be something that I'm interested in. I'd need to buy a PC to learn how to stream and stuff, because I can't stream off a Mac, but I think that's something that I'd be willing to do, and it's something that I really need to look into, because I think I could add a little bit of streaming to my job here, and that could be another creative outlet, another way for me to interact with you guys a little bit more personally as well, which could be pretty awesome. And, you know, we did that episode last time where I actually played 3 of you for an episode. If I was streaming, maybe, of course, I could just play you guys casually during the week and stuff. So I think that's something that I really am starting to think, yeah, I've never really had the urge to want to stream, but at this point, I'm getting that itch for it. I kind of want to do something like that. So we'll see. Only time will tell if I can get all of that sorted. And yeah, like I said, we'll see. But it'd be nice to take this to the next level. So the next level, I guess, is like 15 wins or 18 wins. Like 18 wins would take me up to the gold level, and that would be, I'm pretty sure gold 3 is that's what used to be auto qualification. I'm pretty sure that's like 250k packs. If that's the case, that would be really nice. You know, that would start to bring a lot more coins into the account. And who knows whether or not we're going to have like a World Cup mode or something different that is going to need some coins on this account during the rest of this year. I have no idea. And it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Because, yeah, like, oh, could you imagine if it was anything like what we had 4 years ago? We could start the road to glory over on the new World Cup mode, and I'm pretty sure, like, correct me if I'm wrong here, but when you bought like a 5,000 coin pack on the road to on the World Cup mode in 2014, it gave you a 5k pack back on the main FUT as well, didn't it? So it's almost like not really wasting the money too much. So I think that could be, if it, that's just me speculating. One, that we would get a World Cup mode, and two, that it would be the same as 2014. I guess that's not really the case. But let's actually talk about a little bit of this gameplay then so far. You're seeing the main man, Kane, scoring loads of goals. Contributions-wise, my Cam Eden Hazard is... he's not doing the greatest. Like, when I look back, he doesn't actually have like a contribution per game and stuff, which he seems fairly quiet. He might just be the link-up man, where I then play it off to Bailey, who then gets the assist for me to Harry Kane, or the other way around, gives it to Kane. Kane whips it in, Bailey scores the goal. You're seeing I've offloaded a lot of stuff here, and I'm also trying to sell my rare gold contracts. I've got a lot of the non-rares. I've got over 200 of them. That's going to do me for the rest of this FIFA, and I'll keep collecting them each week with the rewards and stuff, so we're good. I might as well try and make... I had nearly 100 of them, so I might as well try and make a few bob here and there. But then this happens. Team of the Year Kane comes up against Team of the Year Kane and Ronaldinho and Prime Rijkaard, Okocha. There was also a Rio Ferdinand in there, but I don't think it was Prime. And it took me 41 minutes to break the deadlock, and it was Leon Bailey. Both teams have got this crazy 96 rated Harry Kane, and the one which breaks the deadlock is the guy with the terrible finishing stat. Am I right, guys? He's fine. Trust me. Get Bailey. Give him a shot. But we're here, we're 1-0 up. It goes into the second half, and it took my opponent 1 minute in the second half to get his equalising goal. And of course, it was that man, Harry Kane. But it took me a couple of minutes after that to get the ball to my Harry Kane, and I banged it from distance. And that's a nice goal. That's a really, really nice one. That's what I can do with him. Like, any dire situation, if I can just get the ball to Kane in a tiny bit of space outside the box, you know that I'm going to be absolutely smashing that ball home. And look at the close control and dribbling there to get it round that defender. And then he's free. He's got so much time and space to hit that driven shot across the goalkeeper, and that's going in, like, I would say 99 times out of 100. So yeah, it was just we completely done the defender there. He went for the slide, absolutely slid his way into Narnia, I think. But then my opponent gets a goal back in the 90th minute, so that's his second goal with Kane. So would you believe it, in the game where Team of the Year Kane came up against Team of the Year Kane, they both got 2 goals, but the one which made the difference was, of course, the Leon Bailey goal. So the 90k player comes away with the winning the game for me, although I guess it was my Kane that actually won me the game, getting that third goal. So yeah, we beat that mega team, which is great. And then this team we come up against next is also looking pretty mega. Lots of very, very good players in here again. That Alessandrini scares the hell out of me, but I go 1-0 up with of course, who else but Harry Kane. Nice ball through from Eden Hazard there. That's what he can do from time to time. He just doesn't seem to do enough of it for me, which is odd. And then, well, would you believe it, he actually gets himself a goal. So 2 contributions in one game where he sometimes hasn't had any. So I was very pleased with that. And actually, that mega squad ended up quitting on me, like after 2-0. That felt like a nice present, because you don't expect a team like that to end up backing out against you so early. So that's where I'm going to end it for today. A perfect run to start things off. 7 games, 7 wins, playing some really, really nice FIFA, scoring some good goals, scoring an average of like 2 to 3 goals a game with Harry Kane. The guy's a beast. And I'm going to show you the road to the rest of my wins, how much it took me to get up to 11 wins in tomorrow's episode. Do me a favour, guys, smash a thumbs up if you have enjoyed the episode. I'd really appreciate that. Don't forget to sub to the channel if you're new. Let me know how your weekend leagues went as well. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.